We argue when we banter as we ride upon a broom. That's exactly how she swept me off my feet. When we kiss and coo again, I'm always in a swoon. Fighting never ever seemed so sweet. My wife was a witch when I met her, she was 82. My wife was a witch, just the cutest little ingenue. My wife was a witch, you're so lucky there's no spell on you. Still I love her so. She's a wonder in the kitchen, even better in a bed. She throws the meanest curve I ever saw. She would twist you round your finger, though a word is never said. Her spells of love are something to outlaw. My wife is a witch, sometimes she'll disappear from you. My wife is a witch, sometimes she'll haunt me through and through. My wife is a witch, I burned my tongue upon bubbling brew. And still I love her so. And all those times of trouble, only she can tell. She snuggled up behind me and chant happy spell. My wife is a witch, she's a cauldron cooking up a stone. My wife is a witch, she is anything but the norm. My wife is a witch, she's the greatest thing in any form. That's why I love her so. And all those times of worry, I'm so out of tune. She yanked me from depression, fly me to the moon. My wife is a witch, just hear me howl for joy. My wife is a witch, she's my energizer, I'm her toy. My wife is a witch, she make a man out of any boy. That's why I love her so. My wife is a witch.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
No, my camera's not in play. Camera's not in play. Welcome to Hatching a Wicked Wednesday.
How do you like that? That's still Jell-O-ish. It's still doing its thing from the morning show.
Slap that, Daddy.
No, you gotta stop that. I
Can I say that?
That buzzer's way too far away from me. You just can't be doing that again.
Slap that, Daddy.
Wow.
Do
Anyway,
you see what they made for me? Jell-O with my bell in it.
they preserved his bell in Jell-O.
I am preserved forever. And they're all gonna have a spoonful of these each.
Wow. I wonder what flavor it is. Suave, what is that, orange?
Sorry, what flavor is this?
Lemon. Wow, how's it smell?
And I gotta tell you, I got dinner for you. Yeah, so you're gonna give me that bag, I'm gonna give you this bag. No.
He knows all about it. Apparently everyone knew about the bell except us.
I'm gonna tell you, payback is a three-legged horse.
It's a great gift. Everyone should have one.
I wanna spray this so that we can keep it in infamy. This is going to be the prize given to that producer that just does something spectacular.
Isn't this always like an award that you give? Like there's the Dumpy Awards, right, from The Office? That's like the Cafe Award. The Dundee Award for Dunder Mifflin.
We should make this a Dundee Award.
That's the Dundee Award.
How do we petrify it?
She'll figure it out for you. Anyway, happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Hump Day. The music brought to you by Secrets of a Retired Witch, which is airing at Studio at Meisner Park starting next week, running for about 10 days, which is an amazing opportunity. You can get tickets at Ticketmaster and Studio at Meisner Park. Confessions of a Retired Witch. Wow,
I
can you
heard.
imagine when I actually retire what it's going to be like?
You're just going to be...
Which year? Which would this be?
The Dawningism.
That started this
The
morning.
Dawningism. That's you.
Anyway, happy hump day to you.
Now listen, I'm going at the confession. They're going to have a confessional at the...
At the show?
Yes. It's going to be a box. There's going to be somebody there with a collar.
Yeah.
So people could come and tell their confessions.
Confessions,
Yeah.
nice.
Confessional.
The confessional. They've
You
got
ever been to a
mics. We're ready to
confessional?
talk to them. I have not actually because
You've never confessed your sins?
not in a confessional.
Well, if you want, I'll listen to it.
My people, we only have to do it once a year.
Once a year?
Once a year. Yom Kippur, you do it once a year. You
That's
confess.
it?
You take up the whole year. You say you're sorry. You confess. You fast. You're good to go for another
but you're good for-
365 days.
Wow.
I know.
One giant prayer.
One giant
and
prayer.
It's funny because you have that oil thing for like 8 days.
That's Hanukkah.
You have
Different
8 days.
holiday, yeah.
No, I know, but you have like 8 days of gifts.
Our ratio is different. Right, you've got 1 day of gifts and 365 days of confession. We've got 1 day of confession and 8 days of gifts. So
Wow, talk
I don't know,
about
maybe you want to
parting the
come over
Red
to my
Sea.
side.
What a jip. I'm
What
getting
did I
ripped
tell
off.
ya?
I'm not getting enough good stuff.
Well, you're getting a lot of good stuff because look what our crew has done. The set at the back of the theater looks amazing.
know,
Heather
we're
and
gonna show
Jalen
them.
have created a whole nother set that we started yesterday for a show that we produced. It looked incredible. We got a new bench, a new set, some new trees, background. It looks really, really nice.
I've been asking people for their opinion. You got stage 2. Now you have the dream bench.
Got a lot of good stuff happening here in a month. I don't know.
And they broke it in. They even got the little...
They even got the cushion.
I know.
See, you
got the
just never
cushion.
know what
How'd you
happens
get that
here.
over here so fast?
I told you. When I retire one day, you'll know my confessions.
Got no answer for that.
Anyway, you want to head back there and talk to the witchiness?
The witchiness?
The witchiness
The
of what's
witchy and the
happening.
warlock.
We've
The
got
WWs.
Dee and Mark joining us. Welcome back. I know we're doing a 3-part series this week on the confessions of a retired witch.
Yes.
How's everything going? How's the production, the rehearsal?
Well, we're getting there. We open a week from tomorrow. And right now we're working on the digital scenery. We have AI-generated scenery, which takes a little bit of doing. It goes through a camera onto a very large canvas on stage. And it's really quite wonderful. You have witches flying across and black cats walking across the set. So it's really wonderful.
You mean on the studio when you're going to be doing a play, it's going to be behind
I
you?
guess their backdrop.
No, it's the background. In other words, we're doing the play in the front of it.
Yeah.
And then the background is this wonderful scenery that's movable, that moves.
So you're going to be in front of it like a green screen, but movable.
Yes.
That's interesting.
No, I'm sorry. You said a blue screen?
A green screen, like this.
A green screen.
here.
No,
It's
no.
white. And
No,
things just fly around.
you'll see not only the play, but you'll see the scenery at the same time.
Correct. So when we were at Movies of Del Rey that we did, J.C. Dreesen, she was a singer like you, and behind her they played the video of the songs she was singing.
Okay.
So if I put a bat in there and a cat in there, it will move on this humongous screen behind her, but it doesn't reflect the lighting. Like if you're shining it on her, it stays on the screen, which is really
It stays on the screen.
Yeah.
Yes. So that what they're working on now is to make sure that it doesn't come on us.
Yes.
That we're
But
not
they gotta
walking
call
around.
us. We're pros at that.
Right.
We're getting pretty good at it. So
Yeah, we're good at that.
did you ever think that not only would you write the book, perform in it, produce it, direct it, you'd be doing scenery, or was this all part of your vision?
It's all part of it, to be honest with you. If you are producing it, you're into every single aspect of the show, every single one. You know, you hire people. I mean, the young man that's doing this incredible scenery, you know, is the artist. He's the scenic artist. But you have to, you're in on it. There's no way around it. I wish there was, but there isn't. It'd be nice to just perform it.
Does it feel like you envisioned?
Yeah, actually, even better. The two actors that are doing the other roles, Margot Moreland and James Skiba, so they're playing witches. They're playing. He's playing a psychiatrist. She's playing a Jewish mama. They are just amazing. we are absolutely gobsmacked by how wonderful they have envisioned the show and brought it to life. I mean, he's just knocked out by their vocal prowess. They're both great singers and great actors. So we're very proud.
So give us some background into both of you. So if I don't have the playbill, the older I get, the harder it is for me to read a playbill because the print gets smaller as I get older. So I don't know why they make the font smaller when I'm getting older at the same time. So can you give me the verbal, the visual of your backgrounds? Because Mark is an incredible composer, pianist. You've been in the acting zone for years and years.
Yes.
Tell us where you guys came from, what you're doing, and...
Well, I originated from Broadway, and I won a Theater World and a Drama Desk and a Show Business Award for originating the role in a Stephen Sondheim musical, A Little Night Music. And I was very young and heady at that time. You know, you really think, wow, what's going to happen? And then reality strikes, and you're on the road with another show, and you're living out of your suitcase and stuff like that. But it's all part of the business. But I've been very fortunate in this business. I worked on Johnny Carson's show.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, it's just been fun. I flew as Peter Pan.
Wow.
And the director was threatening to fly me as a witch. I said, my flying days are done. All right, I'm not flying anymore.
Wow.
But it's been fun.
How often have you been on Broadway?
I did a lot of Broadway flops. I did a big hit, and then I did some Broadway flops. So I would say half a dozen times, you know. There's a lot more shows that kind of close than have such a run like A Little Night Music, which was an original show. You know, if you get into a show already done, like an Annie Get Your Gun or Oklahoma or Carousel, well, the run of your show is probably going to last longer than a brand new Broadway show. That's
But wait a minute. The flops that you call flops were on Broadway or off Broadway?
some of them were on Broadway.
All right, so there's no flop. A Broadway show is like an investment like anything else.
Yes, I understand.
The New York Mets last year were okay, but they started out as a flop, and then they picked it up.
Oh, I know.
But those are millions of dollars that they are spending on a product, but it's not a flop. What you experienced was a challenge, and you got better, and you hit some marks, and some of them you didn't. But that you were on Broadway is never a flop.
It's a lovely way to put it, to be honest with you. You know, they consider a show that doesn't make that money and at least pay back their investors something. That's what's considered, unfortunately, a flop in the business, even though the show might be terrific, you know.
And how about you, Mark? How long have you been
Flops
composing?
and greats that you hit, peaks and valleys.
I was classically trained at university, and I have a degree in composition. And I ended up in Boston, where I became pianist for the Good Day Show, television show, and a studio musician. And I've been writing for my whole life. I have a degree in composition. And I learned so much by working with great professionals. I was able to play on live TV with stars like Vicky Carr and Robert Morse, and even
Whitney Houston.
I played "I Will Always Love You" live with Whitney Houston, with Bobby Brown next to her singing to him, and it was better than the record because the spirit was alive at that point. And I met a lot of people in the business, and I've always had I love to accompany people. I was out in Palm Springs playing at Melvin's, Ingleside Inn, and back in Boston, I was at the Copley Plaza Hotel as a cabaret artist, and in New York at the Chelsea Place when it was a really hot club in the 80s or 90s, and then I was very lucky, with a very funny story, to get the job at Turnberry Isle Resort, because I met the owner and had played his nephew's wedding, and his nephew married a woman from Tennessee, and I have to tell the story because it's amazing, because it gave me a 15-year job and set me as a professional at Turnberry Isle Resort for all. And I was able to make a living as a musician doing what I love to do there.
Wow.
It got time for them to play Hava Nagila to carry the bride and groom around. And so I started playing Hava Nagila, and then the bride's parents were from Tennessee. They didn't know from Hava Nagila.
Neither
and
does Freddie.
From my years on working on cruise ships, I had to play country music for one night, and I learned Rocky Top. So I was playing Rocky Top and Hava Nagila at the same time.
Wow.
Has the same beat. And they were clog dancing in one corner and doing the Hava Nagila and the Hora at the other corner. And the owner, Mr. Sofer, had a few drinks, and he turned to his uncle and he said, this guy's pretty good. We ought to get him. We just finished building Turnberry. We ought to get him down, to the club. And that's how I got my job.
That's amazing.
At Turnberry, and it lasted 15 years here and in Las Vegas.
Wow.
But
right
my
place at the
great
right time.
dream was to do show music. I've always loved show music, and Dee and I were so fortunate to hook up at Turnberry and work there. And she taught me everything about the theater and about being the professional that I didn't know. And so I was able to take my abilities in writing and work those things until the culmination of many, many years of collaboration to bring this product to the public and to the world. And we're so very, very proud to be able to do this. She's an amazing talent, writing the book and starring in it also. The song that she's going to be singing is one of my favorite special inspired songs, and I'm so privileged to have her sing this song for everybody.
Right place at the right time. We're going to
See
get
that?
them set up.
You would think that lifting somebody in a chair, it's just that, right? And somebody hears what you got composed and the way he did it, and it started his career. And
Isn't that amazing? Right place at the right time.
Somebody come and pick up my chair, throw me
Someone
around.
come and pinch you, huh?
I can't believe that. That is an unbelievable story. That's tremendous to have that kind of opportunity to meet those singers in your life and to put those things together. That's why I say I don't even like the word flop, because I think it's an amazing accomplishment, good, bad, or indifferent, to be put in a position to do that. What I would have done just to be a hand on a play, just to be there and watch these actors. I got a little bit of that with Cats. I met somebody who was the third singer or something. I don't know, they got married, and I got to experience that. But I used to look around and say, wow, I got to get some red curtains. I got to get some black curtains. I got to get a lot of curtains in here because that's never left me. It's an amazing accomplishment.
But think, when somebody offers you an opportunity and they just gift you this opportunity that's like a pinch me moment that you feel is too good to be true, but when you get to do 15 years in what you love in music and performing, you've got the gift from above for sure.
It's amazing. It's absolutely
It is a
amazing.
gift. I agree with you. We wouldn't have done this. I got back with a director that had directed me in Man of La Mancha. When I first moved down to Florida, I was missing the theater, and a little tiny theater, they call black box theaters. They're just little tiny theaters. Was right up the street from us. I saw an audition sign auditioning for Man of La Mancha, and I went in there, and they knew who I was, and they said, you don't have to audition. You have the role, which was really nice and really easy. And I decided about around the summer, it was hard because I was sending out scripts, I was sending out music, his wonderful, wonderful music. I was sending it out to theaters around the country, and then really not getting anywhere because nobody was listening. It was really as simple as that. And I called this director out of the blue, just out of the blue. I didn't even know if he was still with us. And he said, I have been waiting for this call for almost 15 years.
Wow.
He said, of course I want to do this show. He said, I would crawl to work with you again. So, you don't know this. You really don't, because we were working together in a different venue in the clubs. So that's when I said, okay, let's do it.
I was reading something today that says you get out of life what you ask out of life.
Absolutely.
And if you don't ask, whether
don't
it
get.
be spiritually to the universe, or are you making that phone call to the producer?
Right.
You don't know, because you don't know what's waiting on the other side of that phone. Worst that happens is nothing, right?
Exactly. You know, if you have to live, which we have to, because the alternative's kind of funky. So if you have to live. Just live and do it, and do your thing, and be proud, and that's it. I'm very proud of the show, no matter how, no matter how audiences turn out. We hope we get a house. I have gone on to do a buy one, get one ticket. So literally, the tickets are half price, and you can get them at tickets at the studio at meisnerpark.com. So, right, is that, I think that's it. Tickets, yeah. And also we have a student rush ticket, so they just have to show their ID. And now the box office is trying to work that out. I don't think it's that hard to do, but that end of it, I'm not in on it. But it's a buy one, get one, any ticket now. The evening or matinee, which makes it very affordable.
Are we going to set them up to do a song now or after commercial break?
After commercial.
All right, so we're going to take a commercial break. Check it out. Get your tickets. Buy one, get one. BOGO, as you would call it.
Right, BOGO.
For tickets at the studio at Meisner Park or Ticketmaster. We're going to have another song when we come back from commercial break, and then see. I can't believe I'm going to talk about the eggs hatching again, but yes. Let's see what hatches out of the eggs. More to come on the other side of this break, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Amp Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Amp Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Amp Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the Amp Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, Amp Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website, www.artrepro.net.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
It's not just a matter of chance that I've waited so long for your love to appear. Before you came my way, all the dreams that I had are now coming true. I'll be happy forever in love with you. I'll have it all. I'll have all the things I dreamed of. I'll have it all. The light from the stars up above. A simple thing, a wedding ring that no broken heart can own. The secret of a love I've never known. I'll have it all. My life will be changed with your kiss. I'll have it all. A joy never known to exist. And in your arms, your magic will save me from the fall. Someday with you, someday with love, someday when I have it all, someday when I have it
Are you kidding?
Wow, that was unbelievable.
That's called his 11 o'clock number. And I was telling the young people here, they're too young to remember, when the show started at 8:30 at night, and the last song was called the 11 o'clock number. Now they start at 7:30.
That's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Are we going to swap the mic out for her? Wow. How about that voice?
Wow. All I can say is wow.
Incredible.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I can see why he loved that.
Oh, he loves that, yeah. That's his, what's it, piece de resistance?
And Mark wrote all of this music.
Yes.
Wow.
Music and lyrics. I mean, that is amazing. I have been in the business, as I said, since I'm 16 years old, and I've sung a hell of a lot of songs, and his music is absolutely amazing. Just think.
Mark, incredible.
Yep.
We used to play for a Boston morning day show. Maybe we can get him to. Oh, speaking of which, I thought Johnny Melnick was coming today.
I'm not allowed to say anything bad about Johnny
I
Melnick.
didn't say bad. I just said, where is he?
I'm not allowed to say anything. Because he's not here.
Didn't he say he was coming? Have
I'm
you guys
not
heard
allowed
from
to even
Johnny?
use his name.
Johnny was supposed to be here.
Where's
Johnny.
There's Johnny.
Just saying.
The
Awesome.
most terrifying moment, I think, in my life was hearing ba 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 bum, ba da 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 da, and knowing I had to go out in front of what, 50 million people, and saying, yeah, that was scary.
He's not on.
Her mic is mic is not on, Heather.
Oh, is it on? It doesn't matter.
It does
It
matter.
does
Then we
matter,
can't
'cause
hear
we
you.
can't
hear.
She
Sorry.
says it is on. Maybe they have her muted.
Now it's on.
Now we can talk.
All right, as we say, we keep going. Here's Johnny.
It's nice to see that it's nice to see that you guys are still doing it, still kicking it, and you should go out and definitely see the show. You know, all my friends I've been telling about to go see this show, and everybody's like, we didn't even know. We didn't even know.
No.
But it's not a one day and done deal, right? You're doing this for 10 days.
Yes.
So you can still get your tickets if you can't go this weekend, because apparently you need 5 days for people in Florida to do something. That makes no sense to me.
People are last minute. They like to just show up.
I know, but they're scaring the heck out of me.
I know. It's a thing. They like to show up. Like we've got this networking luncheon on Friday, and apparently
Watch 100 people show up.
they're expecting 6 people because 15 have replied.
Whoa.
Because they know normally they get 5 or whatever it is, and somehow they've figured the math as they know people just walk in and do. I know. It'll stress you out like high heaven, but
Now, I
keep
think what we
going.
got to do is we got to take Michael and dress him up like a warlock.
Oh, okay.
Heather like a witch. And then we have that little twirly sign. You ever seen those guys that have those signs?
Big
and they
sandwich
twirl?
things, yeah.
Yeah, those.
Or the
And we
wind
put it
socks.
on the corner.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, that thing works. I bought my phone because I saw a twirly guy.
A twirly guy. All right, more to come. You guys gonna hang with us for a little bit?
We have to get back to rehearsal. We'd
Oh,
love
okay.
to hang with you. Please believe me. But, so
How do
thank
you
you
get your
so
tickets
much. You have done more than anyone has done to help us. So
Well, you know
thank
what?
you.
I wanna do-
really appreciate it. Mark does too.
Friday, are you guys both in rehearsal?
Yes, but we'll be here.
We're not here Friday. You're going to be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Let's take the cards with us to
Well,
Friday's event.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yes, we'll do that. But tomorrow you're coming, because tomorrow I'm gonna have a curveball for you.
Okay.
Because I want my friends out there to buy tickets, and they're telling me they want more of you and less of us, which is fine.
Oh, no.
Tomorrow we're gonna.
Those
do,
are your friends?
Yeah, trust me,
They're
and they are
honest.
my friends. And we're gonna do a few sets. You're gonna open up the show. You're gonna do a few sets. You're gonna entertain some people and do some songs and things of that nature, so that we can tell people. We're gonna make some phone calls, see if some people will come out and buy some tickets.
Thank
Because
you.
I gotta tell you, if you gotta support the arts, this is not a one and done deal. There are people. This show is going on till next Sunday. A week from this Sunday, yes.
Yeah.
It starts on the 28th,
It starts on the 27th
27th.
and it ends on March 8th.
So you have some time.
That's a lot of time. So you gotta get tickets. Maybe I'll stand out there with a twirly sign. Listen, I'm willing to do anything.
All I know, you went for a walk yesterday, and everyone's like, "Where's Freddie? Where's Freddie? Where's Freddie?"
I had to do it. I had
It's
cramps
good.
in my legs. I had to say, what the hell? But anyway, my friends, come out here tomorrow. We're gonna have a little surprise for you. And no, it will not be.
A
it
bell
will
and
not
some
be
Jello.
Sat that jelly. It
Wow.
won't be this.
No, yeah, that's not really a good hashtag.
It's melting.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Check it
you.
out. Get your tickets. Tickets at Studio at Meisner Park or Ticketmaster, February 27th through March 8th. Tickets are now BOGO, so go on out, support the arts, see this amazing show, and they're going to be here tomorrow to put some more music on the air for you. Thank you so much, Dee and Mark. As always, a pleasure.
Thank you. Same with
And
here.
we will
Thank
see you
so
tomorrow. All right, you ready? Let's talk about this a little bit before we head. We got a couple things to talk about before we head over to talk to Kelly.
Okay.
This, if you want to have some fun and celebrate Freddie's birthday,
Wow.
Island
Wait a minute.
Off-Road.
Hold it. Does that mean you're gonna go?
Yes, I'm going to go, but I'm not going to camp.
What do
Two
you mean
different
you're
things.
Maybe
I'm
we
going to
bring-
go.
Maybe we bring the warlock and the witch.
I might go sleep at Kelly's house. She's not too far away from Plant Bamboo.
Put her with the goats.
Are you gonna go muddy?
Yeah, he's going mudding.
You gonna go? There you go. She don't want to go. She don't want the mud.
I don't mind mudding, but I'm not going to sleep in the mud.
Heather, you gonna mud?
It's
like
so
mud?
much fun. Kelly says it's so much fun. So save the date. It's at Plant Bamboo Island Off-Road Jeep Music Festival, March 21st through the 23rd in Okeechobee. Live bands, food, activities, trail ride shows, vendors, obstacle courses, raising money for different foundations, as well as Old Blue is going to be there, the huge flag that supports our first responders in the police department, and they're raising money to create an Old Red for our
We are
firefighters.
actually. We're gonna have a hat.
I'm just old, so.
We're gonna have my hat go around. We're gonna make a collection so we can get you muddy, and then we're gonna pay to get your hair washed.
So you're going to check this out. For
With a
more
hose.
information, you can go to
With a hose.
islandoffroad.com. Jay, we'll see if we can make this a PDF and we'll keep it on the board so we can pop this up.
That's a lot of fun.
So more information coming on that. Also, this Friday, if anyone is around or not around, down in Plantation, we are going to Ford's Garage. So we're going to be doing a networking luncheon spotlighting. We are the sponsor of the month for Full Circle Networking event. It's at Ford's Garage. Amazing lunch. Here's the menu. And yes, I'm more than happy to read you all the menu if you ever watch the morning show. Share some food, share some networking. And the beautiful thing about this is you can have multiple realtors, multiple production studios, multiple makeup companies. They don't limit it to one. So there's always plenty to go around. It's about giving and receiving, always paying it forward. Every month they support a local charity. This month they're raising funds for one of the local charities down in Fort Lauderdale and Miami-Dade to raise money for kids' Easter baskets. And each kid will get an individualized Easter basket instead of just your generic ones from your local big box store. And Amp Media Futures Foundation will be the proud recipient of their summer meeting. So we're going to go present on Friday, bring some of our crew, do some interviews, do a live remote a little bit, headed back to the studio. So check out Ford's Garage. It's at Plantation Walk. It's on University Drive and Broward Boulevard. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So come join us for some fun. If you want the information, we can put the link out on our social media as well.
I hear that we're going to take a couple of crew members and they're going to be doing something with the speech that's going to be handed out.
All right.
Oh, they don't know that.
Lots of good stuff. And now...
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to hide my bell? I told you. Oh, I told you.
A lot of good stuff. But now we're going to talk to our good friend Kelly, and I'm excited that we're starting a new segment, I want to say.
New segment.
With Kelly.
New segment with Kelly.
Bringing awareness to
eggs,
moms with special needs children, farm-to-table food, what it looks like to get your kids involved in healthy activities, nature, gardening, food, and experiences, family experiences.
What do you got there?
This is a flyer she's got happening.
I didn't even, how come I don't get to see none of this?
So welcome Kelly DeRosa to joining us in the studio.
Hi.
You're making coffee. You're our hospitality committee. Shall I share with you? You want the flyer?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. Did you see this too?
I knew it was there. I just haven't looked at it yet.
So you don't know what it is either? You know what it is?
What?
This? What?
Clearly not, I guess.
Clearly not. She got a what? We've got Kelly DeRosa joining us all the way from near Plant Bamboo. I don't know. Oh, are you up in Port St. Lucie?
Palm City.
Palm City. Look, she's all decked out.
I know.
Look at that hat. That's a
What
cork
is
hat,
the
too.
hat? Yes.
So I decked out in cork. You know I have to deck out in cork. So I have a cork hat, and I have my earrings, choker, and my shoes on.
Did you hear her?
Corked out.
Not yet.
You have your mic still on, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Did we hook her up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that hat.
Thank you.
That is the coolest hat.
So you have a cork hat?
I do.
All right, I got to ask you. If it rains on your hat, it doesn't turn into a giant mushroom, does it?
No.
It
Cork
stays the
is
way?
water resistant.
Oh, that's right. It is water resistant.
Like my iPhone.
Your iPhone is
Did
cork?
you drop it in a toilet?
No.
A pool, but it's still working. That hat is incredible.
Thank you.
That hat is amazing. You made the hat, or
Yes.
it comes in different flavors? What do you
No,
do?
I made the hat. We actually sold out, so more is coming in the spring.
I love the hat, man.
We use it all the
I
time.
need
on
it
the
for
farm.
mudding.
You need it for mudding.
I love it. Look how big it is. Do they come in different sizes?
Yes, they do.
I mean, different looks?
Different looks, no. I am working on one that's like an Australian kind of hat, so it's more round on top and round around.
Oh, no, I like that.
But yeah, I like it.
This is like Dundee meets the Cork Master. I mean, this is...
But I want to introduce this new segment because we've had the pleasure, honor of having you join us for an interview as well as on Faith Stories. But you've got a bigger platform and a bigger presence that you want to share with people.
Yes, and I'm forever grateful to you guys, honestly, and for Faith Stories. So I'm organizing Kelita's Pharmacy, which is a faith-based nutrition program for moms with children with special needs. And it's really an opportunity to pour some love into these moms because I know they pour so much out into their families, into their children. And honestly, it was what I wish someone was for me and what I wish I had available, that I would want to be a blessing to somebody else. And we have some really exciting things happening. Like this Saturday, we're kicking off our first gathering just to give everyone kind of a taste of the pharmacy, the farm life. And it's really an opportunity to pour into these moms. So we're going to do a garden activity, and then we're going to have my friend Raquel Barros from doTERRA do an essential oils facial spa activity with them. And we're going to have refreshments and just an opportunity to hang out on the farm and just share the word of God and encourage these moms. So it'll be available. Our first one is this Saturday, and you can get the tickets at kalitasevents.com. And then we're going to do another one in March 15th, and our last one for the season, April 5th. Because then in May, we're actually going to start the supportive group, which is a membership group, and it also will entail one-on-one sessions for nutrition. It entails one weekend moms get to come on the farm and hang out and do fun activities, and then another weekend they get to bring their kids and we get to do activities with their children and experience the farm life. So I'm really excited about it, and I just hope to be a blessing to other people.
Do we have her pictures on the board?
I didn't see the email that you sent. Like, it didn't pop up.
All right, so let me resend those. Well, no, there are a bunch, so all
Maybe
right, I'll have
that's
to
why it takes a little time to.
No, I sent them a while ago.
Yesterday?
No, I sent them earlier today. All right, so I definitely need to get those pictures up. So let's take a commercial break. Let's reassess getting the pictures on the board, because you need to see what you get to experience and what life is like on this farm. So quick commercial break, more to come, and we'll be right back. Ant Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Ant Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah Spiritual.
Right here on the Oldies station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
By example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
You know, like,
Artist Law.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Ant Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be in first class. Champagne, please.
Dying comfort.
Yeah, that's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
Meet Jay Harmon, one of the many artists held in the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery. Jay specializes in various different art styles, but his medium to work with is colored pencils. His unique style comes from being self-taught and years of practice. Jay pulls his inspiration from many outlets like people, television, celebrities, and many more. With multiple original pieces, Jay's art graces the gallery with over 40+ works for viewing and for purchase. His many years of being an artist has given him a chance to partner with the Derwent brand, giving him the opportunity to try many different work styles and further his craft. Feel free to come down and visit the studio to view his work, or if you're interested in your own Jay Harmon original, he's open to commissions on his website, coloredpencilartist.com, or catch his show, The Colored Pencil Artist, on Amp Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. See you soon.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Nice.
And we're back. Do you remember where I got that bell and wine?
You got that bell from a boat. Because of a boat.
Okay.
Why'd you get the bell? Change the frequency, yes.
It was from a movie.
Okay.
What was the name of the movie?
I don't know.
The Notebook.
Oh, really?
Remember the book? Remember the Notebook where the guy was in the office with people, young kids and stuff? Is that the Notebook?
No.
That's
No,
not
the Notebook I know. I don't remember
What
a
was
bell in the
Notebook?
Notebook.
It was the guy who was in the office with people and they had the bell.
Oh,
No,
no,
no.
Ted Lasso.
No,
But
no,
it wasn't
no,
a,
no. It
he
wasn't
had
Ted
the
Lasso.
belief sign.
It wasn't. He was an older guy with these young kids. And
The
they
intern?
were The intern. Is the intern, that's right. I can't believe I forgot the intern. It was the intern. Remember they had a red bell?
I never watched it.
They used to, what? Well, you better watch it tonight because come Friday, you better know what it's all about.
Suave, see if you can find a meme of the intern movie
intern
with the red bell.
So the red bell used to be rung when something good happened. Right, so you're here. She rang that bell because something good is happening. And it took me a month to find the bell that they use, the dimensions, the sound, because every time you buy these bells, they have a different sound. And it took me forever to find this thing. And they forgot why. Forgot why I did it.
There's so many things that happen in this studio that you sometimes lose the origin of why. It's like, why do we have a picnic
I just
bench?
want you to remember some of the legacy things that I leave behind.
Why
in the
where are you
Danish
going?
store. I'm not going anywhere,
Okay.
BJ. You never know.
Where are you going? All right, I think we've got some pictures of the farm, of the pharmacy. These
Wow.
are beautiful. You
That's
grow
a sunflower?
So that's our new greenhouse. Like, how cute is that?
That is so cute.
That's a lot of rock.
That's
a live goat?
petunia.
That's petunia?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
reminds me a lot of.
What's
when I
this?
go-
This is our lake, and on the other side, that's where the goats live, and then we have our RV spot
Are there
there.
fish in that lake?
We have a lot of fish in the
This
lake.
is all your property?
Yeah, and that's our chicken coop.
Oh, you got nice chicken
That's
coops.
big.
Hey, Dad, you see, if you had done chicken coops
And
like
that's,
that, I would have
that's my
stuck
daughter
around.
and Petunia.
Well, that's a little goat. You grow cabbage?
Yep. We just
do?
harvest a bunch of crops from our community garden.
Do you know how hard it is to grow that?
It's very
They don't understand.
And that's my little Nathan.
And what's that next to him?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
They don't understand. You grow watermelon too?
Yeah.
Oh, you grow the hard stuff.
Who knew you had more than eggs?
That is so difficult. How do you keep the bugs with the soap and the water gun?
With actually
that looks delicious.
white vinegar and the soap and the water. And
Yes, because you have to sort of.
That's
wow.
Dorothy.
You have, it ain't easy growing cabbage
it's
or
not.
watermelon.
It
I grew
isn't.
both. I told my father I can't do this because they get eaten by the bugs
They do. You constantly got to be on top of it.
constantly.
How much land do you have?
We have 5 acres. And all of this we did ourselves. So
Really?
me and my husband are very, DIY, Pinterest. And we do everything ourselves.
What's your husband's name?
Mikhail.
Of course it is.
Oh my gosh.
So
look
these
how
are new,
cute.
right?
Yeah, they were just born yesterday.
These were
They're
your 9
so
pregnant
cute.
goats?
Yeah.
Was that from one mom or 2?
That's from one.
She had
so,
2?
Yeah, so now we have 8 more that are pregnant, so I don't even know how many are coming out.
8 more?
Yeah.
That's
8 more pregnant
fantastic.
goats.
That's fantastic. First of all, a goat has milk. You can sell it from the meats, the skins, everything.
Means you got to kill them.
Well, somebody does. Not, give me
not.
a G-man to do it. What? God said you have to eat, so. But they're great animals because they eat everything. You just got to make sure they don't eat your car.
And you just got to make sure they're not anemic. Like, once they're anemic, then it's
You have to put them down, and you can't do anything with an anemic goat. But goats are such happy animals.
They are. They're so much.
There's the bell. Thank you.
There's the bell.
Look at the bell. That's exactly it.
Amazing. I love
I
that.
can't believe you guys don't know.
I love that movie. Amazing. Thank you. Nice
Watch
job,
it tonight. Do me a
Suave.
favor. When you're drinking your little shot, watch it tonight.
All right, so I've got so many questions. First, we had all the egg questions. Apparently, you can buy fertilized eggs at Trader Joe's and put them in an incubator.
Right.
Haven't done that. I'm leaving the chicken hatching to you. But you've got goats, you've got chicken coops. What did you sell this food at a farmer's market?
So we have events that we're doing on the farm. So in local people that come in. So if you want to shop or pick from our community garden, you can. Like last week, we actually had a friend of mine do goat yoga, which was the first time, and it was awesome. Like, we had 30 people show up, and they just had so much fun. Wow. And then, they were able to walk around and hang out around the community garden and the greenhouse, and we sold out of eggs completely.
Wait a minute, hold on. I want to back up. You did
goat yoga.
Goat yoga with your goats?
With my goats.
But they're not trained.
Well, let me tell you, they did. Petunia was like the star of the show. She was all over people.
So how'd you get her? You just put her on people?
Petunia's very friendly. So like, she'll go up to anyone. Like, as soon as you're there, like, she'll crawl up on you. She wants to be held. So is Junie and Greta. But I while they were doing yoga, I was going around like leaving little treats. So then they would be like going on top of them. But
and they would dance their feet?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done goat yoga?
No.
I gotta tell you, I did it in PR. Accidentally. It wasn't like...
Accidentally saw a goat and you fell and you did
No.
a down dog
we
and you
work-
went to pick up a piece of what?
No, we were working in the fields and we had goats. And I laid down on my front and over came in this goat. And I think she wanted to eat my hat. That's really what happened. And she was on me. And it feels pretty good. But I am shocked that you got Petunia to do that.
Yeah, Petunia is like, she goes with everyone. Like, literally, she was, there was a one individual was laying down. She was jumping on her stomach. Like, she was, like, all over the place. She was really sweet. And she's very sweet. And I only kept, like, the ones that I knew were more friendlier. And the other ones were, chilling on the other side.
And it's strange because, look at this. That isn't Petunia.
No.
Was that at your farm?
No.
Oh.
I mean, that's a big goat.
That's the thing, though.
And they didn't lay down because normally what they do is they need you and then they lay down. They didn't lay down, they stayed up.
Yeah, they stayed up.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story in itself. Because people pay top dollar to have their goat massage. People pay top dollar to do that because you don't get animals that do that. They're not friendly
amazing.
with the people. You got to have the right goat to do that. So now you got 8. Wow. I think we're going to have another business. I think we're going to do.
Well, we are breeding them too. Like, I'm not going to keep all 20.
You're not going to keep all 20.
No.
That's amazing. All right, so how do we bring awareness to what you're doing? There's so many things. Where do you want to start? How do we bring awareness to what you're doing to get people involved?
Where did it go?
I think it's really important, like, to bring awareness to, helping moms with children with special needs. And I think the best way is, like, come check out the events that are starting, like, this Saturday in March and April, and to get a feel for the place and what we're about and what our heart is about. And hopefully, like, once we get that going and people come and visit the farm and see what it's about, then they can also, enroll into our membership program, which will start in May. which is really, it's more one-on-one with moms. And like I said, moms will have one weekend to themselves, and we'll do activities there. And then the other weekend, they can bring their kids too, because it's so therapeutic for our children. I know for Nathan, like, he loves being around Petunia, and he loves helping me in the garden, like you saw in the picture. Like, he's always with me. And Kaylee too. I mean, it's just very therapeutic to be outdoors, for kids to understand like where their food comes from, and get their hands dirty. Like, I love when my son comes home and he's all dirty. I'm like, oh, you had a good day, like you had fun. And it's good for their health to be outside and have that, interaction with nature. And I just think my ultimate goal is to be a blessing to someone else, to let that mom know that it's okay. Yes, there will be hard days, but you're not alone. And, just pray over them and inspire them and help them know that, they're loved. They're loved, and
There's
they're seen.
so many things, so many teachable moments. I remember when my kids were little, it was all about IQ testing and seeing what program they got into at school. And one of the questions was, where does milk come from?
An elephant.
The grocery store, right? But you think about culturally, where do people get milk? The grocery store. Right answer,
yeah.
wrong answer.
I got you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
because people, you don't know what you don't know.
Suavemente still thinks it's
so it could be goat milk. I mean, now the kids, remember asking that people would say like almond tree, like who knows what kids would say now, because milks are so different. But there's so many things that are back to basics that we don't know, because we've become so commercialized in what everything is.
Right.
I think you should have clowns. I think you should have jugglers. Do you know she was a professional juggler?
No.
No. Ask her if she's ever asked the correct. I would look. Ask her the correct question. Have you ever juggled? Have you ever juggled? Yes or no? That's yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's all you have to know. She's a juggler.
Have I ever been successful in juggling?
I juggle people, but I would have a whole carnival with clowns and jugglers and interns that go up and get all dressed up and mudding and fishing. You got a fishing thing,
we're
right?
doing fishing.
You do the fishing?
And that's part of the program too. So in May when we launch it, like every weekend there'll be a different activity. So one weekend we'll do activity with the goats. Other weekend we're teaching them how to fish. Other weekends we're teaching them like a gardening activity. I also want them to pick their own eggs and wait 21 days so they hatch their little own chicks. Like stuff like that to get them, aware of where does food come from. Our animals, like get, down to basics like you said. And also, I know it's difficult for me sometimes to find areas where I feel comfortable with Nathan being free. And that's one thing I want to bring to these moms, is that when they come to Carlita's Pharmacy, they don't have to worry. Their kids are fine. And let them play, let them be kids, and let them socialize. And as a mom, it'd be great just to come out, relax, like, oh, I get to do a facial like on me, like, and an activity that's more focused on them, and just like pouring that love and hope into them.
That's an inspirational piece. My Aunt Edie had a chick.
Here we go.
I don't know what happened to the mother. She had this chick. So she used to walk around with this little chick. Mm-hmm. It turned into a rooster. But, I mean, think about how long it takes for them to grow, right?
How long does it take to go from a chick to a rooster?
It takes a while. Like, even from the egg to the actual chick, it's 21 days.
But when she had this, so she used to walk around with this little chick. And we used to say, what the hell? She used to sleep with the chick like this. It was craziness. Until it grew into a rooster and started.
Wow.
And she thought that was her mother. This is a true story. This is Edie. So in Miami, he rest in peace, said, we got to eat this now. What are you going to do with this rooster? So I don't know what happened to this rooster, because I was young. And I don't know what they did with it. I don't know if we ate it. I don't know what happened to it. But I seen my Aunt Edie have it like a dog, like a pet. And the damn thing would follow her everywhere. Mm-hmm. And she fed it.
But the support is so important that you're offering now. Do you have support for dads also?
So that's actually one thing I really want to talk about is, and I talk about that in the program, that it's not just for moms, but it's for families too, and for siblings. And that's one thing that I really focused on, because like for my daughter, Kaylee went from being an only child 6 years. And then to be honest, like my time was very limited with her when I had Nathan, because we had doctor's appointments. I mean, we were taking Nathan to therapy at 4 months old, 5 days a week. And I remember I was working, I was going to school, and Kaylee would come with me. Sometimes she would even come with me, and I already have dinner prepared, so while Nathan's doing therapy, we're having dinner at the office. And I think it's very important to be mindful of those things, like how much, that your child needs that attention, but also that sibling needs that attention, and to touch base with that sibling, see how they're doing, because it impacts them. It does. And also, as a couple, like it impacts your marriage too, and I feel like those are aspects that people don't talk about, and really just learning more about it and learning how to navigate through, like, okay, this helped me. Like, for example, with Kaylee, once a month we plan that, okay, Nathan hangs out with Grandma and Grandpa, and we literally go to Chick-fil-A, and then we go walk around Old Time Pottery and just hang out and talk. And hang out. And the same thing with my husband. Lots of times it's like, all right, one weekend, like this past weekend, the kids wanted to sleep over at Grandma and Grandpa's house, so we're like, what do we do? So we went to Home Goods, and then we went out for a drink. And it's very important to like really touch base with your spouse, with your child, and also do things together and be realistic. Like, there are some shows.
There's so many great aspects of what you're doing. Just to wrap your head around one, you can't.
No.
I mean, there's the farm, but everyone knows what it's like just to raise a family. Imagine raising a family with a special needs child. How much more, not only physical work and time, emotional work, what that is like as a sibling. Even when you have another sibling come into the family and they don't have a special need or a new diagnosis. Just integrating that in itself is hard. So on a whole nother level, then you've got financial responsibilities, you've got work, if there's surgeries and someone has to stay home, there's lack of income coming into the house. It's a tremendous opportunity for you now to network people to support each other.
Right.
And even the food, right? So maybe you can't afford eggs and she's got a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
It's like this whole going back to a simpler life of paying it forward.
Well, farm life is a whole different everything. My parents were married for over 60 years. They lived the farm life. He was on a horse, a rancher, and everything else. And you have to be unified. And when you bring kids in, no matter what the challenges are or whatever, you still have to be unified. It's not easy. You can run a farm daycare center where people come in and let them grow cabbage if you think it's that easy. Let them do this because you got to be unified to do this thing. It's not easy.
It's interesting because there are kids here that their sisters are in ballet and the kids are outside playing soccer, literally in the parking lot, throwing the ball against the door. Or they could come to you and have 5 acres to kick the ball and learn farm life and be safe.
Right.
And go back to nature. It's just a whole different world.
It's a different world.
It's a fast-paced world, but yet we could slow it down for a moment
Yeah.
and teach our kids a little bit more about compassion, giving back. So many things.
Taking care of animals, goats. I mean, every animal needs to be taken care of.
Right.
And they can sense you if you're angry, if you're this. They sort of soothe you. It's just, again, it's a different type of life. I'm glad that my father exposed me to it when I was in high school. Believe me, I used to be complaining because I had to run home to feed the chickens.
Remember the show Green Acres?
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't.
Yeah, I do remember.
That's you and me.
That was me. That was a Green Acre.
They don't even
Where's the
know what
picture
that
one?
is, right?
But I can only imagine. This is why I want you to go mudding, so you can get back to Earth, Mother Earth. You got to put your feet
Maybe I'm
in
going to
the
bring
dirt.
Kelly out to do some yoga out there.
You should do goat yoga. I think it would change your life. Seriously, it would change your life. No, goat yoga.
That's what I'm saying. I want to add the goats.
And don't mind it if it does a little pee-pee on you, because sometimes it happens.
There's so many great
Might be some
things.
pee-pee.
Amazing. How do people find you and information, Kelly?
So you can follow me on Instagram at Kelita's Pharmacy and on YouTube at Kelita's channel.
And what's on your channel?
It's a mixture of Kelita's cork and it's more of a description. I did a couple of videos describing more in depth about Kelita's Pharmacy and Kelita's cork. And then there's a character that people love that I play, an old Portuguese woman. And it's funny, but it's like more about like bringing awareness to Kelita's cork.
Oh, well, maybe the next set we have you do that, we move you over to the park.
Oh my God.
With your eggs and your...
Did you see what she brought in?
I want to talk about that when we come back from a commercial break. I need to... The loofah? I know.
Do you use a loofah?
I don't. I did. I have.
Anybody use a loofah?
No, you're not supposed to use loofahs. They contain a lot of bacteria usually, so it's best to use something.
That's only if you have dirty skin. My loofah never gets
Yeah,
dirty.
but look, this is fresh. You can get a new one from the farm all the
You could
time.
put it in the
You just
microwave
peel
and
it.
everything pulls off.
That's good.
Yes, you could put anything in
Do
the
you put your
microwave.
sponge in the
and it
microwave?
Yes.
Just throw it out and get a new one.
No, I can't. I need to use
You and I, if we were ever married.
You're supposed to replace your loofahs, like
Yes.
every month at least, I think.
That's fine. You're supposed to replace your toothbrush every month.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, there's no loofahs hold bacteria.
But I
Yes.
have a way of, well, when we come back,
We
we'll
come
talk
back,
about
we're
how
gonna
to
talk about
maintain
it.
a loofah.
All
Because I
right.
have a loofah maintaining plan.
More to come. We'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Do you have a car sitting around you want to get rid of? Well, here's a great idea. Donate your car now to help local veterans in your area. Yes, just make one fast call to the Veteran Car Donation Program. Within a few days, we'll come and remove your car for free. You can donate any car in any condition. We'll use our vast network to sell it. The proceeds raised go to help local veterans and their families. And you get a tax deduction. And all you need to do is make this free call. Clean your yard up, get rid of an old car, and help the vets. We make it easy. Make this free call now. Book your fast and easy pickup. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program now.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street, Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. You can see their faces on our crew, and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk amazing.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On February 19, 1473, Nicholas Copernicus is born in Toruń, a city in north-central Poland on the Vistula River. 1807. Aaron Burr arrested for alleged treason. On February 19, 1847, the first rescuers reached surviving members of the Donner Party, a group of California-bound emigrants stranded by snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Smack my daddy.
Yeah, again, you got to stop with that. People are going to think you're creepy.
Why?
They're going to think you're creepy.
I'm creepy? Really? I'm creepy. I'm creepy. Look at this. That's a bell in there. This is called the work of art of Suavemente.
And Heather. Apparently it was a team effort.
Well, I hear now all of a sudden, smack my daddy. Now I'm hearing that Lucas has something to do with this too.
I bet they all do.
And they have pictures.
Remember the
of
commercial,
what he
watch
did.
it, wiggle, see it, jiggle?
No, that was the line we used to use when we used to see girls walking down the street.
Yeah, I know. But don't you remember that with Jell-O?
Jiggle. You don't remember that?
No, it was
How
a
many
Jell-O
times
commercial.
did they tell you that when you went in college? Well, look at that. It's got to be jelly because jelly don't move like that.
Yeah, no, never heard that.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, that was a back in the day thing for you.
Smack my daddy.
And she encourage him.
That's because Dawn the Book is in the house.
Dawn the Book encourages your craziness.
And we will then, Dawn the Book.
Goat yoga. Anyway, before we talk to Dawn, let's finish up with Kelly. We have to show these loofahs that you've got.
Yeah. Yes, because no one's ever seen a loofah like your loofah.
No one ever knew a loofah actually came from a plant.
Yeah, so it's actually from the gourd. So it grows on a vine, and then you leave it on the vine until it literally it gets round and crusty, and then and then it dies, and then you just strip off the skin, and then inside there's a bunch of seeds. So you have seeds right here, so then
you can plant the tree and give more loofah?
You can actually all our loofahs came from 2 seeds. And I have a whole fence full of loofahs.
So it
goes a long way.
And then those things hang down? Is that what you do?
They hang down, kind of like cucumbers.
It's kind of like my ex-wives.
Yep.
I thought cucumbers grew in the ground, no?
They do, but they grow in the ground.
Dawn, where does milk come from? No. Okay, we're good.
The refrigerator.
or almonds.
See?
No, we gotta go. We gotta go to the farm.
He thinks like me, or almonds.
Oh, my husband goes and brings it to my
He
house.
pulls the almonds off the tree. Here's your milk.
You can make your own milk, though, right?
Yeah.
From almonds. If there's recipes out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get milk
Milk
from
an almond.
You're gonna milk an almond?
Yeah.
Wow.
You and I have been doing this way too long.
I so needed this. You have no idea.
I think slap my daddy, right?
There you go. Slap it.
Heather.
Milk an almond. Don't talk to Heather because she's the reason why we got this work of art, baby.
No, but you gotta make it so it's smacks. So I did put that.
You did encourage this, yes.
She's the one that started. I'm gonna wear this shirt.
And
with
then I'm
jello
just
on it.
continuing it.
But that was the saying in the day, right? Slap that daddy.
Gio's going to edit this down and put it on amp.
Gio's already called me.
It's got to be better than the butter.
My son goes,
what's better than
"Stop
butter?
it. Stop it, Dad. Stop it. Slap my daddy. Okay, loofahs. I thought loofahs came out of the ocean.
No.
But those are sponges.
Yes.
They come out of the ocean.
So they grow like gourds. So they're a gourd, and then they dry up.
Okay,
and
so
become a loofah.
so you use this once or twice or 3 times, you can throw it away because you go to the tree, pick another one? Is that the deal?
I use mine for at least a month. And then because you could, once they're off the vine, you have to wash it. You have to wash it, and then it kind of expands a little bit, and then you can use it. And
how do you wash it though?
Just in water.
Just
like
put it in the
water.
microwave.
Yeah, just rinse it. Just rinse
Put it in the
it.
microwave. Hold on to that mic. Hold on to that mic, because you're turning
And you
your head
can
away
use
from
it in multiple ways. Like you could cut it like in little circles, and you could put it on your soap and use it as an exfoliator.
Wow.
Or you could cut it to size, so you could use it.
Yeah, because it's
for
a little
everything.
rough.
Mm-hmm.
A little big.
But once it's wet, it's very soft. So once you rinse it the first time, it's soft.
Wow. So if you and your husband buy this, should you share a loofah or should you have your own?
Yeah.
No, we
You
have
should
our
never
own.
share a loofah.
Why?
Because you're sharing bacteria.
Yeah, we have our own loofahs.
Listen, when you say I do, it includes everything,
No,
including
not
bacteria.
not the loofah.
Not everything. Yeah, I agree.
You kiss your husband, you have children with your husband, and then you're going to say no to the loofah?
Yes. Do you share anyone's toothbrush?
Of course, if you
No,
have to.
no. You'd rather use your finger than share a number of
Your finger. I never understood that. Why would you use your finger?
Just to
as a
kind of
toothbrush?
get the toothpaste on your teeth and kind of get rid of the bad
So
breath
just go
morning.
like this and blah. You ain't got to use your finger.
So you don't
have
use
to
someone
rub off
else's.
the icky stuff.
It's like sharing a razor. Would you share a
What the hell
razor?
do you have growing on your teeth?
Well, when everybody wakes up, we all have morning breath, and it's not pretty.
So there's things growing on your teeth. Use the loofah. She
No,
has a little
don't
one.
use the loofah.
Show her the little loofah. They have a little loofah there. You got a tiny one.
You
They
got a
don't use
baby
it as a
loofah?
toothbrush.
Yeah, we do. So these are the small ones.
Oh, that's a mini one.
Yeah.
Mini loofah.
That's for your teeth.
Wow. And if
One swish of that, you don't have any. You won't even have a mouth left.
yeah, you cannot
no
share
teeth.
loofahs. Not even a thing.
Why? There's something really wrong with you.
No.
So when we go mudding and you're in the shower taking this, you don't pass the loofah? What's the matter with you?
You don't pass the loofah? I don't
No?
share my shower with anybody.
I feel like
No?
you've given us so many segments, yet if we could actually capture Pass the Loofah segment. That's what we're going to call your segment. Pass the Loofah.
But
What
that
not
just
to
means
do.
that just means you have it and you're giving it to me. You're passing. It doesn't mean you're sharing.
What not, right.
Let's clarify
It's like-
that.
yeah.
Gio, take it easy.
You meant sharing.
Don't tell me what I meant.
Or you don't.
Listen.
Tell me what I meant.
Don't tell me what I meant. Slap that baby. Don't tell me what I meant, you.
Wow.
You're good, you.
Wow. Our executive producer's going to have so much
He's
fun with
screaming
you.
at me. He's screaming. I can hear it through my earpiece. Wow. But you could do that. There's a lot of things you could do with the stuff that she has. Look at her hat.
I love the hat.
It's made of cork.
I don't wear hats.
That hat you should wear. With your hair, you'll be cork this.
You know, once it goes on though, it can't come off. That's
It comes on and makes a noise like a champagne cork. Oh my God.
Because it is cork.
Like a champagne bottle.
You can make champagne corks. Can you do that? Or like reusable corks for wine? Yeah. You do it all. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Can you imagine? We could call this the cork hat. And it comes off like a champagne bottle. Boop. You go, boop.
That could be her lead-in, right? Show the cork bottle.
I'm telling you. Today has been a day of so much fun. This morning, we came in here and we started doing the dance. We should have put that on today's sport.
The dance?
Should have done that. We started doing the dance and everything has gone uphill from there.
Uphill from there. That's good.
And people can buy your bags where, Kelly?
At KellyDoesCork.com, or you can book an appointment to come shop on the farm.
Now, there's a thing called RMIF, I think it is, where it's RMIF lined. So people can't steal your credit card information through your bag. So I was at an art show over the weekend, and my son decided his name of the segment is How Many Bags Can Mom Buy? Because that was just the thing that I did. But they were RMIF lined, so when I don't know what it costs, I don't know how you do it, but people now have these scanners. They can just scan into your bag and get your credit card information.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. RFID. Forget RMIF. RFID,
I thought A, B, C, E, F, G.
You know what I mean, though. So
Yeah.
every time she comes in, I give her, or Dawn gives her another ID on her bag, RFID lined.
That's not a bad idea, though.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I
Kinda
can't wait
cool.
till she does the pearls in the chain. I'm buying that sucker.
I like that hat.
All right, some more to come.
you
You're going to
can
be
get
joining
it.
us
I got to
more
get a
often.
hat. She has to order more. She has to
Right,
get more.
okay.
I like it.
Kelly's going to be joining us more often.
Yes. We're talking to her
Bring
about
more
some other
awareness.
work
That would be
we're doing.
pretty with pearls on it. I'd wear that.
Yeah.
With the hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here?
Yeah, or
Oh,
maybe
that
like
was something you
crystal
like that
shut
hat.
up on
Oh.
there.
Now you like the hat. Now you like the hat, huh?
I like pearls and crystal, girl. You
I
know,
like
hello.
pearls, too.
See, with your hair, a hat would be remarkable.
You think?
No.
Once it
for-
goes on, though, it's like, man.
No, but it's for real because my hair is very, very curly.
Yes.
And
That's
I
true.
wear hats.
Yeah.
That's the sell right there. But this one, she's bigger than life. You're going to get all that hair, poofy.
You know, it's funny because if I wear a baseball hat
No, don't do that.
or just a hat in general, people don't recognize me because
No.
they know me by the hair.
Yeah, no, you have to wear a specific hat.
Oh, it's
You got to
specific.
wear a hat that when you walk in the room, they go, holy smokes, that's Dawn the Book.
Like you.
Our Don DeMarco book.
The only people that recognize me is people I owe money to. Oh, that's that Freddie guy.
That's
He owes
that
me
guy
money.
with the hat, yes.
That hat owes me a couple of dollars. It's a
That guy
big
with the hat.
difference. If I had her hair, I used to have hair like you.
You said that. That's
I
so
do.
awesome.
I show you pictures. I used to have hair like that. Not that color, but I used to have hair.
Well, me neither. I didn't have this color either. It came from a
So when I
box.
played ball, I used to look like it was just wash and go.
Can you show us those pictures?
No, I can't.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Show those on the show.
I'm going to tell you, I like this.
See?
Can we put it in the freezer? Well, how long
So
would
Josh
this last?
wanted us to have a pet. This is now the new studio pet.
Hey, Josh, here's your pet, baby. Here's your pet. Smack that baby.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Can I move for this?
Every
Can
level.
Would it protect?
Oh, please don't hit that.
He's beyond. He's taking the buzzer. He's at a
I
whole
took it
other
away
level.
from her because she's buzzing me too much today. All right, so we're gonna go up to the farm. We're gonna milk a goat. Would they let you milk her?
Well, she just had the baby, so I'm kind of giving her time to adjust. But yeah,
give it
they
24
we had a
hours.
baby.
Yeah, they were born yesterday.
All of
too.
them?
No,
Two?
two.
Holy
I
moly.
still got 8 pregnant ones.
Did you help give birth?
No, they actually goats are really they
Independent.
just do it themselves. Like literally, I was going to an event, and I was like, my husband was fixing the fence, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna leave, and he's like, she's giving birth. She's giving birth. And I'm like, record it.
Record it.
I have to go.
Did you record it?
Yeah, we did.
So goats are like low maintenance.
Yeah, they break. Sometimes you might have to help them break the placenta, but she broke it herself.
Wow.
And
She
then
bit
what do
into
you
it.
do with all the extra stuff?
They
Cook
eat
it.
They eat
What?
it.
They
They eat it.
You don't eat it.
Did you eat it?
You don't
That
eat
is not
it.
you eat it. What is that?
Animals
They
do
eat
because
it.
they lick it
You
off.
gonna eat
so
the
that-
goat
yeah, they're-
placenta?
Oh my God, it's the best thing in the world.
What?
Did you see her face?
You can't eat it.
What are you
They ate
talking
it.
about? We have that cream. That's cow placenta.
You're not eating
I
it.
wear it. I eat it. I bake it. I make candlesticks maker. I do whatever I gotta do with it. I mean, you don't eat it.
Oh no.
It's very It's very full of protein.
Can we fix the lighting on Dawn, please? Wow.
It's
Do
full
I
of
look like a
protein.
ghost?
No.
Hello.
You look a little dark, actually.
Have you, Dawn?
That's
have you,
new.
Have you eaten placenta before?
No.
They'd freeze dry it.
It's
No,
like in the
no.
Cocoa Krispies.
Better, thank you. Yeah,
Am
no.
I better?
You wouldn't eat it?
I'm blinded, but I'm better.
I
It's okay. It's
You
okay.
wouldn't eat
I'll
goat?
get over it.
Did you?
Yeah,
What you do with the
it's-
placenta? You threw it away?
No, the goat ate it.
The goat ate it.
Oh, the goat ate it. Yeah.
The goat
they
ate
eat
it.
it. They
Well, of
eat
course the
everything.
goat ate it. It's his baby.
The
It's her
goat eats
baby.
When the goat eat anything, they eat your hat. If you put something on the table, they eat that too. It eats everything. Cans. It's crazy.
I know, right?
All right, so Kelly's going to be joining us, I don't know, weekly or bi-weekly, and share some stories about the farm and more information. You can get eggs, you can buy loofahs, farm fresh vegetables,
Right in.
support the event.
Right
a
in,
lot
so
of
we
great
can have a
things.
loofah contest.
Check
I'm
this out.
thinking.
So on Saturday, you want to tell us the event, how people can get information.
Yeah, so you can register at kalitasevents.com. And I already uploaded the event for the 22nd, but that workshop is also available on March 15th and April 5th. And it's called Blooming Together, and it's an opportunity for moms to come and honestly just us pour some faith, hope, and love into them. We're having a gardening activity, a facial on the farm, and just an opportunity to have fellowship and just relax for a little bit.
What time does this start?
It's
on
from
Saturday?
10 to 12.
From 10 to 12.
And there also will be some local vendors as well. So little vendors will be around there so you can
Fruits and
shop local.
vegetables?
Actually, I harvest all of our vegetables from our community garden, but I'm going to be replanting for spring and summer.
Are any of the vendors going to have fruits and vegetables there, or something else?
No, other things.
Other things?
Mhm.
Do you have canepas?
Canepas? No.
Canepas?
What is that?
I got to bring them. I got to go to Miami to get them. You know what they are. I brought them in last year. Little canabs, little green things. You open them up and you suck on them and throw away the pit. Canapes. I
The
showed
fruit?
you. Yes, it's a little fruit, and you cut it open, it has skin on
It's
it.
like a kiwi thing.
No, it's not like
I know by next year we're going to have a lot of fruit because everything is starting to fruit. Like we have so many mangoes right now. We have a
Mango.
buchkaba.
mangoes.
Do you know what buchkaba is?
Yeah.
It's it looks like a little berry. We have those growing. We have little oranges. A
Those
bunch
little
of stuff.
tiny oranges?
Yeah.
My
so
stepdaughter
good.
grows that up a bush to make me drinks. They are delicious.
They are.
Unbelievable.
Aren't you allergic to oranges?
Not when they're drinking.
Just wondering.
Vodka clears all
So
the
your
acid.
stepdaughter's growing
Just add some
oranges for you,
alcohol.
and she serves them to you,
And it
and you're
continues.
allergic to them.
I'm not allergic to them.
They just make you sneeze.
They're this big.
Doesn't
You
matter.
cut it up, you put it in the drink, and
And just make
listen,
you.
pass me the loofah.
Just saying. I'm like thinking you're allergic to oranges, but okay, it's all good.
Get your head out of the game. Have a little fun. Check out the purse, the hat, the loofah.
More to come. All right. Before we wrap up, though, we have to find out what is on Faith Stories for today.
Okay.
Who do you have joining you today, Dawn?
So today I have Sheila Papillon Lipman.
Papillon?
I think that's how you say
That's
it.
a
I
great
haven't.
name.
I know, right?
It's like the movie.
I haven't confirmed it yet. She does hair. She does hair extensions, but she also has
Can
an.
she help me?
I don't know. You can ask her.
I doubt it.
Yeah, and so she's really amazing because she shares her faith on Instagram, and it's interwoven with her hair. It's just interesting. I haven't really talked to her in depth about it, so today we'll be, learning
She has
more
a
about.
story with it.
Yeah, and she may share something else. I don't know. So we'll see.
Was
So
that
you have
Samson?
to tune in.
Was that Samson who had his hair cut?
Yes.
Samson had a haircut?
No, well, his hair was like his protection, and Delilah went, psh, and he lost all his powers. He shouldn't have been with Delilah. She was not a good lady.
She was a witch of the darkness.
And when she
was.
retires, wait to hear her story.
Oh my goodness.
But that's
I
what I'm
wish I
thinking.
met Delilah, because I don't have any hair for her to cut, so it doesn't make a difference.
Faith-based in her hair is intertwined with her faith, so it made me think of Samson.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
we'll see. I'm excited to hear more about.
It's on the other side of the moon, the story
Yeah.
today with Face Story.
Interesting. So we'll see. And then next week, I have Kelly.
Oh, wow.
She's my
amazing.
guest for
All right,
next
I guess
week.
we're going to see you next week again then.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I invited a few guests, so we'll have about
Are we bringing
maybe
goats?
4 to 6.
No, but I was actually thinking of bringing little Nathan and my husband.
That'd be awesome.
Well, absolutely.
Would love that.
How tall is Nathan?
He's, I think, like 4 feet.
He looks pretty tall for a
Yeah.
9-year-old
Yeah.
in those pictures.
He grew big time, like this last year.
Yeah.
Like I bought clothes for him, and then like when school started, I was like, "Crap, I have to go buy more."
Don't you do it like on the wall? Mark how much they grow. Yeah.
And he grew like stocky, like he's not like a little baby
He's a
anymore.
farmer.
He's a big boy. I'm like, he's only 9. I know.
He's a farmer. You grow, there must be something in the dirt and the sun when
the
you
milk.
grow on
Right.
a farm.
And no chemicals.
No, totally different. All right, so tune in today at Faith Stories today at 3 o'clock with Dawn DeMarco Book. Kelly will be joining us again next Wednesday. In the meantime, you can check out her event at Kalitas, Kelitas events.com, and you can register for Saturday. Check that out. Maybe Heather will go do some goat yoga. You never know.
There's so many things to do this weekend. You can go up there and get a goat to step on your head, and you can come down here and go to the play.
Yeah, it plays next week. Starts on the 27th. So you got some time.
Well, going to spend
Now you can
another
do it
day at
all.
the goat and pick some eggs and learn some cabbage.
From the goats.
Have you ever grown cabbage or watermelon?
I'm not a fan of cabbage though.
Once you do one, you'll be hooked. Trust me when I tell you this.
Once you grow a cabbage?
Yes, or watermelon, because it is not easy. It's very difficult to do, and you have to stay on it.
Yeah,
You have to
that
watch
wouldn't
it.
work for me. I don't like to garden or anything like that.
It's not that. It's that when you finish and you eat it and you have it, you go, wow, I did this.
Well,
Right.
there's we have a thing, it's called Arrow Garden, and you can grow your vegetables.
Yep, like
yeah, I mean,
hydroponic.
it's really cool. The
I know
basil
people who
takes
do
over, though.
weed that way.
Yeah.
They do weed hydroponic.
Wow. You
They
just
grow
get better
this.
and better.
But it's true. Am I wrong?
No.
Thank you.
not.
Thank you.
Moved from Jello
Thank
to
you.
loofahs to that.
That's right. Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say.
We know what they say. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Join us today at
Smack
Faith
that
Stories,
baby.
3 o'clock with Dawn DeMarco Book. You can join Kelly here next Wednesday or find her event at kalitasevents.com. G-Man. See what they did to his bell?
That's bellow.
That's good.
That's bellow.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.